Hello everyone, today I'm going to present my title, Enhancing Mobile Interface Interaction Design for the Elderly in Beijing, Addressing Accessibility, Usability, and Cultural Needs. In abstract, you can see the rapid flourishing of mobile technology has dramatically reshaped daily lives across all age groups. However, the elderly population often struggle with accessibility and usability challenges in mobile applications. So results highlight that while some elderly users adapt enthusiastically to digital technologies, many experience difficulties due to poor motor skills, impaired vision, and limited digital literacy. Future research directions suggest a deeper exploration into emotional connectivity, personalized learning support, and the cross-cultural adaptation of mobile interface for senior citizens globally. My research objectives rely on 3 points. The first is to assess the preference for mobile interface among Beijing's elderly interconnected to accessibility requirements and cultural nuance exclusively. The second is to investigate several existing interface paradigms developed for interaction design in the context of elderly people to understand the weakness and the constraints of existing design. The last research objective is to provide effective recommendations for improving interface design, such as changing font size for elderly users in mobile applications. In the literature review, I included some existing literacies. Last but not least, cognitive decline makes it more difficult for a person to learn and retain complex navigational patterns, which are typically seen in a variety of mobile applications, come from Mohan Hassan, 2021. According to Farilla, 2021, there are individuals who are ready to accept new technologies because they recognize the potential benefits that may be gained from utilizing these technologies to contact with loved ones, gain access to information, and participate in a variety of activities. It is possible that elderly users would find it simpler to comprehend and make use of applications if it is provided with help options and instructions that are easy to understand. By putting an emphasis on simplicity, clarity, and user assistance, designers have the ability to create interfaces that make it possible for adult consumers to successfully interact with mobile goods, come from Zuhana, 2022. This is my conceptual framework. The conceptual framework includes the independent variables, median variables, and dependent variables. The independent variables include the concept of interface interaction design, types of mobile applications, and the interface paradigm. And my mediating variables is the user experience and the satisfaction. And the dependence variables is effectiveness and interface for elderly people. In my research methodologies, it is aligned with its adaptability, user conturniness, and ability to uncover unknowns, which facilitates the generation of context-specific insights and user-concerned recommendations. They are essential for improving the usability and the efficiency of mobile applications for the elderly people. This approach provides objectivity, generalizability, efficiency, cost-effectivity, organized insights, consistency, and dependability, all of which are in line with the goals of the research. An appropriate sample group is the 200 used for the qualitative research and the qualitative analysis to study the lack of the Beijing scenario in mobile phone interface design. And in my results and discussion, the cross-tabulation results of the recreation analysis conducted with the help of the SPSS reveals the detailed patterns of the various interpersonal user preference and several behaviors related to the usage of mobile phones among the elderly people of Beijing. The negativity correlation shows that those people who are eased with the initial 12 apps do not need as much help since they are already familiar with the main aspects of mobile experience. Many other individuals face challenges such as reduced manual dexterity, impaired vision, and cognitive disorders, making it difficult to execute gestures, navigate through interfaces, or interpret icons on touchscreen device. Other users often face limitations such as memory loss, attention difficulties, and impaired dexterity, which can lead to errors or delays in interaction. In my conclusion, the finding of the research emphasizes once more how essential it is to develop mobile interfaces that take into account the mental, physical, and emotional requirements of users who are of more advanced age. Additionally, the research highlights the larger cultural and conscious issues that have an effect on the adoption of technology among the elderly, and it advocates for designers that are inclusive in order to assist in bridging the digital gap. In conclusion, but certainly not least, this chapter serves as a reality calling for academics, designers, and legislators to make diversity and accessibility in the digital sphere the top concern. This is the end of my speech. Thank you for your time.